spring trading day up the lodge.
Oh, Uncle Red, why can't you guys do spring cleaning like everybody else? Just throw out junk.
No, Harold, with spring trading, see, the thing is you can get rid of all that stuff you've hoarded over the winter by trading it for something else, you know. The trick is to make the best trades.
Oh, I see. Okay, there we go. How come everything has to be a competition with you guys? There always has to be a winner and a loser, you know? You just can't cheer for your hockey team. Oh, no. You got to pick out individuals, make a pool, go for that. Everybody cheers for everybody that way, huh? Then you go out and you spend all that money on the sports lottery tickets. No, then you don't even care who wins the game that way. It's just stupid.
You lost again, eh?
20 straight weeks in a row.
In today's show, Hap tries to convince us that he used to wrestle elephants. I'm going to scour my workbench for a special kind of tape for duct work. Dalton's going to talk about the facts of life. And I'm going to fish something off the bottom of Possum Lake that's not a stove or a snowmobile. Well, this has to be my worst spring trading ever. You know, I got there late, and the only guy with stuff left to trade was old man Sedgwick. Look at this crap. Half a railing, a bent hose clamp, a bunch of vanilla beans, I hope.
Hey, listen, Uncle Red, picture of a possum. Hey, you know what? This could be like the Possum Lodge possum. Yeah, no, it could be, yeah. I bet this possum picture, it's like a piece of history. To a collector, it's worth like, 70, 80 cents.
Harold, that's an aerial photo of Possum Lake, that's all it is.
No, it's the Possum Lodge possum. That X is his eye.
Wouldn't the X be in the head, Harold?
Okay, yeah, well then what's his X?
Well, I guess that's old man Sedgwick's signature.
Treasure! It's treasure! Oh, yes! It could be valuable treasure! And that X marks the spot of valuable treasure at the bottom of Possum Lake.
Oh, Harold, no. We thought of that. Oh, we thought of that, Harold, but what did old man Sedgwick have of value 50 years ago? Maybe his mind.
Do other lodge members know about this picture?
Well, they all know about it, and they don't care, Harold. We're too busy to be bothered with some supposed sunken treasure. We got important things to do.
Oh, yeah? Like what specifically?
Just things, that's all, Harold. Important things, big things. You wouldn't understand. It's things men do.
Overeating, sleeping in, watching TV, drinking beer, fixing cars.
Pretty much covers it, yeah. Now to get ready for adventures with Bill a bit later in the show, Bill is building a little duck blind. The point here is to be totally invisible. I think he's done an excellent job. I don't think I saw him, did I? No. You all right there, Bill? Come on. You're all right, aren't you? Hey, it's a duck blind. You're supposed to duck. Oh, you're fine.
Welcome to the expert portion of the show. And on this week's expert portion of the show, we have experts one Uncle Red and his good friend, Dalton Humphrey. Good. Okay, first question goes as follows. Dear expert, la la la. All right. How old, whoa, excellent one, okay. How old should a child be before you explain the facts of life to them?
Well, Harold, this really depends on the maturity of the child. Some of them are ready at 13, others aren't ready until, well, how old are you, Harold?
19.
Until they're 21. And I'll tell you, this is one job that no parent wants to do. I'm really glad I won't have to explain the facts of life to any. Well, Dalton, how old was your daughter when you told her about the birds and the bees?
Well, that's the wife's job, Red.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, the dad tells the son, wife tells the daughter, kind of the natural order of things. And, well, your dad talked to you, right?
Well, no, he just gave me a book by Mickey Spillane called Kiss Me Deadly. And he said, this is what married people do. I thought he meant shoot each other and have car chases. That's pretty much what his relatives did. No.
Mr. Humphrey, how old was your daughter Tabitha when what your wife told her about the fact, about the about it. When, how old was she when she heard about it?
She hasn't yet. Tabitha's only 20. No rush.
Well, she has a boyfriend, doesn't she, Dalton?
So? You know what? It's puppy love, Red. Totally innocent.
All right.
You know what? I don't think they even kiss yet.
I just thought, because they moved in together.
Well, yeah, but that doesn't mean anything.
No.
He sleeps on the couch. to her when the time's right, all right?
Well, I hope she can get her attention in the delivery room. I've asked lots of men what's the thing they like most. Hunting or fishing or peanut butter on toast. The most popular answer from each time I've asked is whatever I'm doing, I like to go fast.
He likes to go fast.
Yeah. Driving a car or riding a bike, eating my dinner or taking a hike. Speed is the thrill that makes all men glad, except when we've fallen off the roof, in which case we'd like gravity just ease off on the throttle a tad. All right, maybe I didn't have too much luck at this year's spring trading, but I'll tell you something. The true handyman makes his own luck, and often his own bandages. All right, I couldn't get rid of these 2 clothes dryers and this bicycle, so I guess you could say I'm stuck with them. Well then, why not turn them into something useful? I think it was Shakespeare that said, you can't make a silk ear out of a sow's purse. Maybe that was Sir Francis Bacon. But didn't he also say, you can make an electric lawn roller out of just about anything, and it's dead easy. First step, you gotta chop them down a little bit. So the drum will sit right there on the ground. See here, this is how they look when they're chopped and channeled with the chrome lifters and the Hur shifter on them there. Kind of a beautiful unit, don't you think? A couple of laps on your yard in this thing and your grass will be smooth enough to golf on. All right, once I get that one done, I need something to connect the two, so I'm going to use this bike, kind of stick her in here. I could attach it with spot welding or stove bolts, or, hey, how about the handyman's secret weapon, duct tape? All right, now I got the bicycle mounted onto my 2 dryers here, and here's a word of caution. Actually, a little mistake that I made. Make sure you get a comfortable seat, not one of these darn racing seats. We're looking at a major wedgie in my near future right here. Now, the reason they call them banana seats is because they have to peel you off of them. Another thing you want to think about is that the dryers, the exhaust of them gives off a lot of the fabric softener fumes. You don't want to be breathing that in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mount a couple of exhaust pipes using some of the standard duct work from the dryer here. And I just need something to tape the ductwork together. Some kind of tape for ductwork. Here we go. Adhesive tape, that'll be perfect. Just mount these on here, boy. Look at that, eh? Nothing says power like dual exhaust. Just screams, eat my lint. There we go. Got her all mounted up there. Now, I'm going to be rolling the lawn, so I got her set on permanent press. But when I get to the garden beds, I'll flip her over to the delicate cycle. Another thing, you know, inside the dryer, you got a lot of air blowing around in there, and you got one of these lint filters. That's an ideal opportunity. Throw some grass seeds in there, pop that baby in there, and you can actually be rolling and seeding all at the same time. And I got her hardwired into the house with plenty of cord for maneuverability. She's a beauty, isn't she? Also make a dandy little steamroller, even a leaf press. So remember, if women don't find you handsome, they should at least find you handy. Now, if you'll excuse me, I gotta get rolling. Well, she rolled. Stay tuned to find out about Ranger Gord's imaginary friend. Yikes. Well, this aerial photo with the accident has got everybody convinced there's something valuable at the bottom of Possum Lake.
Hey, you said the guys weren't interested in it.
Well, no, they weren't until they found out that you were, Harold. You know, I mean, that competition thing kicks in, you know. It's not that they really think they'll find treasure. They just can't stand the thought that somebody else might.
No way. They had their chance. No way. You said they weren't interested.
I know, they just don't want to look like idiots.
Really?
Wow. So now there's a big competition to see who can dive the deepest to find the treasure.
Dive the deepest? I swam out there. My feet touched the bottom.
No, your feet might have touched, but that wasn't the bottom. That was just, you know, stuff.
Oh, wow. Well, okay, well, fine then. I'll just lower my brand new video camera down there.
No, I tried that, Harold, and all I got was just darkness. Shows what you know.
Oh, yeah. Okay, well, maybe you just had the waterproof case on backwards.
Waterproof case? Where's that?
Well, you know, Red, for all the forest beauty, it can be one of the most dangerous places on the face of the earth.
Well, then I'm just thinking maybe we just stop here, just hold everything for a minute here, and you give the people some of the rules about being in the forest. Maybe some of you folks at home might want to jot a few of these down.
Excellent idea.
Thank you very much.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, there's really only one rule that'll save your life when you're in the forest.
All right.
Never come out alone. Always have a buddy with you, okay?
Okay, just, in case something goes wrong or something bad happens or whatever.
That's right. Your buddy will help you out, or at least you'll have somebody to blame the problem on. No, I'm serious.
You know what? I'm thinking some of the viewers will be saying, well, wait a second here. This is ironic. Ranger Gord can't even take his own advice. You don't have a buddy, do you?
Oh.
Yeah.
I see what you're thinking. And in fact, I do. Come right over here. I'll show you my buddy.
Wow.
Yep. Right over there on the horizon.
Yeah.
You see it? The Port Asbestos Lookout. That's my buddy. That's Ranger Vince.
Yeah.
Now, every night for the past 12 years, Ranger Vince and I have been turning on each other's lights. I'll turn on my lights, he turns on his lights. And it's just the two Rangers looking over at each other saying, hey, buddy, I've never met you, but I'm there for you.
Gordon?
You know, I've never met Ranger Vince, but I feel I know him. Now, he's my buddy.
Yeah.
Ranger Vince.
Something I need to tell you about that, Gord. Ranger Vince is, he's not actually in there. He left that tower 12, maybe 13 years ago. The loneliness, he wasn't like you. He couldn't take it, and I think that's just a radio transmitter at this point.
No.
Yeah.
You see, that's not true, because every night I see him turn on his lights. So I turn on mine.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, fair enough.
So-
fair enough. But there again, that would be a remote control unit. They just cut the lights on from somewhere else, just so the planes won't smack into the tower as much as they used to. That's all that is. Vince is gone. He's toast. He's tail lights. He's in the wind. He's gone. He's out of there.
No, Vince.
There's no Vince over there as far as I know.
Vince!
No.
I've been alone for 12 years.
No, but you're doing great. You're doing great. No, you're doing really well.
Please hug me.
Okay. Wait, no, let's not.
I feel alone.
Hey, I know. Oh, hug my buddy, Harold. Let me go there. Sorry, Harold.